Hi, I'm Stephen Hand. Today I want to talk about this release aid from China. It's the Wolf release aid. Now it's a copy of the American release aid. And the first thing is everyone's going to jump up and down and go, oh, it's a copy. Look, yeah, it is a copy. And it's significantly cheaper than the Carter release aid. So when basically these were showing up on eBay and I had some customers buy some of my customers buy some, so I thought I'd get some in and have a look at these release aids. Now, basically, it's a copy. It's like having a Kia car versus a Holden car versus a BMW car. These two release aids, while they look the same, are clearly not the same. Now, first off, I'm going to go into the anodizing. You can see the finish on the anodizing is not crystal clear. It's it feels light, it feels cheap. Now I'm going to jump to the anodizing on the American product. This is the anodizing on the American product. You'll see it's far superior, it's completely smooth. It's a finer quality aluminium than this. Now, the products, while the thumbnails look the same, they're not the same. This is a lighter alloy than this alloy. This part of the stem here is clearly, I'm going to zoom up, is clearly better than that. Now we'll go to the little trigger mechanism. So you'll see here, I'm going to zoom up real close, there versus there. This is a superior product. It's clearly a harder aluminium. Versus there. So let's just look at the little trigger. Now it triggers the same way, so let's just zoom up. There's the trigger there, and here's the trigger here. This is clearly a stronger alloy which has been treated. I don't know much about alloys, but I can tell this is a quality product. Now my Carter release aid that I used when I was 13 years old, and I'm 47, so just work the maths, works the same today as it did when I brought it when I was 13. Now, Carter release aids have been around, well, since I was probably 12, maybe 11. And their anodizing is excellent. They made dull. I haven't seen one dull, the anodizing. Other release aids do dull, and my Stanislavski does dull in the anodizing. It still works fine. This here, while it looks the same, the anodizing is not as good, the quality is not as good. Now, I want to do some more things. With the Carter release aid, you can adjust the tension and the travel. So you can adjust the travel of the trigger, how much it takes to set this thing off. You can fit different springs in here. You can change the tension on the spring through there. With the Chinese product, you've got no adjustment on the travel for the trigger. So to adjust the trigger, it requires that much movement, and you can't adjust the tension on the spring. So while they've copied it, and from the eBay perspective and internet perspective, these things look the same, they're clearly not the same. So when I look at this, it's not like going, the first thing that people are going to do is, oh, those copy products. They don't market this the same as this product. It's not whatever this one's called. This is called a Just Cause. This is called, I don't even know what to call it. This is not marketed the same release aid, and it's not the same quality as this. This is aimed at beginners. So it's a beginner release aid for beginners. Now the price point on this is probably going to be, and I'm just pulling numbers out of the air because I haven't priced them yet, but let's say $75. This release aid here is probably around $250. Now when you buy this is a release aid for a lifetime. This is a release aid to get you started. It works fine, and we can go and shoot a few shots downrange with it. But you can see how much tension you've got to set it off. It requires a fair bit of movement. It's not bad. It's not bad by any stretch. You can't adjust the tension and you can't adjust the travel. So it's not bad, and definitely good for beginners, but it's not that. It's not this product. This product here is a first-class product. So when I first compared the Kia to the BMW, it's not even in that realm. This is not a Kia and this is not a BMW. This is like a push bike and this is like the BMW. And I'm not downgrading this product, and I kind of sound like I am. This is purely aimed at people who can't afford this product. And I have a whole heap of customers who this price point is not in the market. So they buy cheap wrist releases, which are about $50. That's where this release aid comes in. It's for people who can't afford this. And people are going to jump up and down and go, whoa, look at the price of this. It's not the same product. You're not going to see top shooters shooting this product. But this is the start of Chinese product into the American market, and it's going to be it's getting dumped on eBay and Amazon and all the rest of them. And as far as I'm concerned, as a shop, you either have to go, I'm not stocking it, or I am stocking it, and therefore you give customers the choice, because otherwise they can buy them on eBay. And if customers can come and try it and they can see the difference, I think that's what's important. So for me, these two products are not the same. They're clearly different. Now they've got a whole bunch of other look-alike products out of China, which we'll go into in other videos, but we'll have a shot with this first off and we'll see what it feels like. Okay, so we're here ready to have a shot with the Chinese release aid to see how it feels. I'm not shooting my normal bow because they're at home because I've been practicing. Now the way this release aid cocks, you press this button in and this pull just slides across. Now I said to start off with, the quality is not the same, so I don't expect, with the Carter release aid, I think they've got a lifetime warranty, so in a lifetime they replace it and fix it. And saying that, of all the hundreds I've sold, and let's say I sell 200 a year, I sell more than that. Let's say I sell 200 Carters a year and I've been selling them for 20 years, however many numbers that comes to, and I do have a maths degree. I haven't had a problem literally with any of them, and they have been fixed. I have had problems when people grease them. Now this release aid from China, there's going to be no warranty, and I suspect it will wear with time. So it's not a release aid that, you know, in 10 years you're probably still going to be using. So it feels fine to draw back. It locks in place fine. It loads the same as all the others. I'm just going to take this shot. Now it's shot fine. It's clearly got more movement than the Carter release aid. That is a beginner's product. It's priced well. And honestly, it's not a bad little product for the price, but it's not a lifetime product. So it's really priced at the price point. So check it out, and if you can get into an archery shop and have a try with a different product, make the decision for yourself about whether you want to, how much you want to pay for a release aid. Because up from this, you've obviously got the True Bull Pro Diamond, the Max Hunter, and it's up to you to determine whether you think something like the True Bull Pro Diamond is a better release aid than this, or whether you prefer the feel of this. I actually don't mind the feel of it, but I would definitely pay the extra for the Carter release aid than this product for myself, because I shoot a lot of arrows. But if it was for, let's say, if I was new to the sport, or if it was for a kid, this would definitely be, I wouldn't be looking at the Carter because of the price point. I'd definitely be looking at this sort of thing based on its price. So I'm Stephen Hand from Archery Supplies. The more you shoot, the better you'll shoot, and I hope that's been informative. Thank you. Bye.